For 10 seconds.
Toshi, Nikoi! Wow! Nikoi! Ichiban Esquebe? Esquebete. Okay. Doors, close doors, please. Okay, we're gonna start. So again, for those who missed the so again, let me introduce to you the son of Toshi Sakai of Isawa Nishikigoi Center. Toshi Sakai came here to give a lecture. Was kind enough to give us an opportunity to listen to in-depth understanding of koi quality. So I give the floor to Mr. Toshi Sakai.
Okay, I'd like to explain how to see the how to see the skin qualities. This is a 4 years old kohaku. This is a Benny is very even and very shiny, very soft and very thick. Very shiny Benny can make edge. Now, this coin, the edge is really rough. Still here. But don't worry. Shine. Shine can make contract the vein. So, few years later, make Marzone. This area, also here. And this Benny also contract, so become white. This area, and those are Benny is also contract. Few years later, become white. This area, but surface don't have a shine. That type koi cannot become contract.
So to further explain what Toshi is saying is, if your koi has a good shine, the Benny, the edges, the kiwa will contract and form the Maruzome kiwa. Maruzome kiwa is the one that follows the scale, the end of the scale, which is a very good indication of good skin quality. So later on we will explain shine.
They shine.
This
become white. The dorsal, the vein contract.
So because this koi has a good shine, the shine of this koi, if you put a grade or percentage, how many?
This
Score.
90.
So let's grade the shine of this koi 90%. So you see the dorsal fin has very orange, and a lot of people tend to shy away from this type because they feel it is imperfection. But if it has shine, belly with shine always contracts, goes down. So that in a few years, the whole dorsal fin will be just white. Next. Next. Another angle. Okay. What are you? Balik. Okay. Toshi, why did you put this picture? What do you want to explain this?
Very thick vein. Easy to see this area. So I took the other side.
Other side. So when Toshi says thick belly, it also means very deep. Deep means it's not just on the scale. Underneath the scale, in the meat of the fish, there is pigmentation. Hello? Pigmentation or color.
This area already make Marzone, Nikira. Next.
Okay. Low. Okay.
This is a
Example.
4 years old. But Benny is some spot uneven. Here, also here. So this means breakdown soon.
Okay. Here is an example of a koi with not so shiny. The shine is not so good. So the previous koi is graded at about 90% shine. How would you grade this koi in terms of shine?
40.
Okay. This koi has a grade shine of 40%. And as you can see, as Toshi mentioned, there are uneven bennies here and some here. If a koi has 90% shine or higher grade shine, 70, 80, 90, there are some instances that even uneven benny after a few years will get covered because it has a good benny, good shine. But if you start with a koi that has no shine, uneven belly will not have any chance. No matter what you do with your water, no matter what medicine you put in your water, no matter how many color enhancer you put, the belly is doomed. So, is that correct?
Yes,
Please correct me if I'm wrong. So, number one priority in looking at fish is shine. Because even uneven belly will have a chance to become homogeneous or even if it has shine. So the first thing you have to look always is shine. Shine is an indication of longevity of the fish. If you have good shine, your fish can last longer. It can stay young, looking young even at an older age. If you have less shine, it doesn't mean the fish is poor. It's just saying it will have a shorter time of enjoying the fish. Then it starts going down the quality. Okay, next.
This will uneven the belly. Here. So this KOIHOB break the belly at first the cure already. break.
So, zoom. So how would you know if Benny is already on its downhill trend? This is a good example of that same. Okay, please.
If this is uneven, you can see the belly here also. So 1 year later, maybe break the scale, break the belly, and
Start to break.
yes,
And go down. So as you can see, it is not forming any Maruzomi Kiwa anymore, but instead, it's giving you the image of like a saw. Not,
Pero wait lang papunta kasi si Bergonya dito.
Nakuha na receiver.
so anyways, so to see if your koi is still good.
Check lang yung
sa motel nila ba?
So anyways, to see if your koi
Sila lang ang monitoring sa ganap. Sila lang ang monitoring.
Ako na yung receiver.
So anyways, to see if your koi is on its downhill trend, you look at the edges and it starts cracking and not forming any Maruzomi Kiwa. So it's on downhill trend already. And this kind of fish will not enjoy for a long term. Not worth, of course, if you're happy with your koi, you can keep it. But okay, next. Oh yeah. Okay.
This picture is Tosai Kohak. This is a very good tatego because the belly is very thick and very shiny. And
But
skin is very good.
So you bet.
This is also good kohak, but now in the future, this kohak is break the belly. Already, this kohak is very not so thick and not so shiny. So the belly
si Mark.
already make Maruzomi Kiwa at a young age, but very good for the KOIHOB now. But this koi, I don't bring to the mud pond this type of fish.
So this is Kosai, 1-year-old koi. The belly is not too deep or thick, and the shine is not of a higher grade shine. Although it is good for koi show, this is the type of koi that they don't go to the mud ponds to improve anymore. This is what they call a now fish, and soon it will start breaking because even at this age, it's already forming Maruzomi Kiwa. But if it has not so good shine, it will break early. If it has good shine, then it's a different matter. Okay, next. This is the same koi, correct?
Yes.
So another angle of the same koi is already see this. But to them, shine, this looks shiny because look, it's glaring. It's very difficult to see shine. That's why I told you guys to trust the breeder because they have seen so many kois, and the moment they spot one koi, in their head they already have more or less a grade. For example, I ask how many percent, and it says 70, 80, 90, because they have point of comparison with the bad ones and the good ones. So even me and RJ, we haven't seen enough koi to be able to know a grade of a koi shine on if we see one. So the best people to ask are the breeders. So because they've seen so many kois already in their life that they immediately see the shine. So in this case, the shine is not good, even though we think it's shiny because it's outside the water and it has shine. To them, they see that it's not as shiny as the others. Stop. Tingnan mo kung may gusto siya.
This fish is also this area uneven vein. Here and here. So this fish not good qualities.
Shine also is not so good.
Yes.
Same fish,
Yes.
same fish, different angle. Where is the uneven? Are you talking about this one?
Yes, particle.
Here, this one. So, he's not talking about the yellow lines. Those are like gins. So he's talking about, you see here, here.
Maybe this is net or
Okay, scratch. Next.
This sake is very good shine and very good swimming, and also skin is very good qualities. But now this sake lose some scale, but damage. But that type of fish, the cover belly here.
So this is a good example of a good shine, a fish with a good shine. And unfortunately, it got damaged, maybe from net. But because it has a good shine, good quality, this in a few years will be covered with bang. Belly first. Can you explain?
This is also damage, but it's very difficult to see that this is a damage or uneven belly. But this the cover. Yes, this is an uneven, not uneven belly.
Maybe damage.
Yeah, maybe damage. So cover here.
Taking this photo to show us, what were you intending to show us? Is it the edges or this one? You wanted to show. Why did you take this photo to show? Which one do you want to explain? Next. Okay, this one you haven't explained yet.
This is also very good category sake because very shine and the skin is also very thick. That type we bring to the mud pond.
How about the vein?
The pen is very thick, but shines
Percent shine.
85%.
This is Tosai also.
Yes, Toshi.
Sanke black eye
uh,
or show
this is a sake.
Sanke. So just zoom in.
Yes. very deep sumi.
That's the same fish.
The same fish.
Sumi can make maruzome kiwa, but very good quality fish only.
Pati yung subi o Mamaro subi. Pati yung subi.
Yan o. There is a just a question, quick question regarding showing sumi. We've heard a few years ago about Atarashi sumi. What is the difference between Atarashi sumi and the sumi before that? What does Atarashi sumi mean?
That means can make maruzome kiwa this time. Usually sumi type is cannot make the maruzome kiwa. So this is a new type. So
The development of Nishikigoi, is it not only in Isawa, also in other farms? They develop sumi with maruzome already?
now only ours.
You think other farms
I
still
never seen
never
this
seen
type
it? Yeah.
of quality fish.
Okay, so a few years ago when we started with Isawa, they named their sumi with a new name, which is Itarashi, which means I think new type. And the reason being is not only the beni now can have the maruzome kiwa, not only the beni would have a soft quality, also sumi. Sumi now they have a thick, soft, shiny that will indicate to have maruzome kiwa.
Even in your showa, they also have Atarashi sumi.
And then I tried.
But now only the sake.
Yes.
Only sake right now. Okay, next.
They're very big. After this type of fish, after 4 years, I show
So
how to change
the change,
Yes.
the development. So this type of fish with this type of beni, shine, sumi, you will have another fish age 4 years old. It's not the same fish, but it's something that is similar. Can we explain this? Why did you take this photo and why did you...
This fish, Matsukawa Bake, but this koi have a very good sumi qualities. Can make maruzome. So very deep.
So
So it means
you showed this photo just to show us that this
Yeah.
type sumi,
Good sumi can make
so
maruzome.
this is maruzome. You... Okay. Please show 4-year-old. Yung kanina sample. Yung mas malaki 4. Years. Okay. So the small Tosai Tategoi that they said, that he was saying will show a 4-year-old same type. Not exactly, not the same koi, but same type.
That Tosai Sanke is more better sumi quality than this Sanke. But very similar type. And the skins also. This is a very good Tategoi.
How old is this koi, Toshi?
This is a 6 years old.
How big is this koi now?
85.
85. This bowl is 1 meter?
Yes.
So, 85 cm.
Tatigoy pa.
It's still a Tategoi.
This one, Toshi, do you expect this to consolidate? The scattered small sumi.
This one?
Yes.
Will become one
Oh, yes. Go. Wow.
But connect, no.
Not go.
Maybe different.
At 95 centimeters.
Shibi.
So this is 6 years old. How long do you think this type koi can go for still?
For Tatigoy.
Easy to the over 10 years old.
Okay, over 10 years old. It is good to also mention that even though the strength of Tosho Matsunosuke fish is longevity, it doesn't mean all their fish will have long quality beni. They will also produce kois, of course, sold at lower prices, which will peak at 4 years because of the shine is not too much. It will peak at 4 years and then go down. They will have better quality kois that will also go 5, 6, 8 years, and some will go 10 over years. So it doesn't mean that all Isawa, Nishikigoi center kois will go long term. It depends on the quality of you. That's my partner.
About 20 years ago, in KOIHOB, we got grand champions, big sake. That time, 14 years old. So our Matsunosuke sake is very long term.
So you have to imagine the one with
Sulit na magbabad ng 14.
the one that
Doon pala nag-pick yun, no?
that means, you know, the normal kois we buy peaks at about 5 to 6 years old and go down. There are some kois, even with other farms, that can go over that. But the 2 or 3 sankes that won All Japan Koi Show, bred by his father, were all aged 12, 14, and what is the other one? 12 to 14 years old. Peaking at 12 to 14 years old. So if you can keep your kois that long, Edison, without it being dead, you can enjoy the high grade Matsunosuke koi for a long
Iwan mo sa anak mo yan.
time. So let me do the math. 300,000 divided by 12 years is just how much a month? Okay, next.
Dinivide niya sa band at saka
Tapos na yun sa kanya lahat? Wala na. Tsaka yun lang masaya. Okay, now we have...
Yes, susunod mo rin, 1 to 6 na bigay ko.
Sige, tama, 1 to 6. Now we have some kois that we caught yesterday with Toshi. Some of our fish that were... so let's grade it according to price, 15 to 25K. Then some are 80K, the ones from the grow out, and other very high quality koi. So first, let's go.
Room 4, available room 4. Special.
Doon na rin si Mark Share.
Nice watch. Nice watch. Discount. Okay. These are among KOIHOB kois that was that arrived last May, April, May. All more or less of the same price range. So Toshi will first say which is for him. When Toshi price or look at koi, he assess it according to its future potential and not present. Once you go to a breeder's facility or a breeder and you ask a question, you have to know where he's basing his assessment is. Is it, which is the best koi here? Is it best koi now or best koi in the future? So Toshi assesses a koi based on its future potential. So Toshi, please you explain which for you is number 1 and up to number 6.
Okay, at first, this is the best.
Oh.
Yes, thank you.
Sure na daw ko yun yan.
Hindi
Number 1.
wala ako dito.
Benny is very sick and also have a shine. Sumi coat is very good. Good body. Pattern is very simple but very
Quality
good.
is-
Yes.
And number 2. This is
Wala ako
number
dito
2.
Wala ako dito.
Number 3.
4,
Number 4.
1,
5.
last.
And 6. So, can you please explain to us, if you were to grade the shine on each of this koi, how many percent, how many percent, how many percent, how many percent? First, number 1, how many percent?
80,
80%,
70,
70,
and 65,
65,
and 50,
50, 40, under 40. So,
Kaya zoom
Yeah.
in. Because, Honeywell.
uneven belly.
yes.
This is not damage. This is indication of
Yeah.
uneven belly.
And then no shine.
No shine. So,
Not so many shine.
no shine. So can you see the difference between shine? It is like silk and cotton. Polyurethane varnish and matte finish. So, this one in case have a damage, because of shine, it may recover. No shine, no hope for recover. It will stay that way. But if you look at all the koi now, it seems to be the thickest. Looks very thick. You cannot see anything. I think this is what Homer was saying. I don't know, but this seems to have like you can see inside transparent, and this is like opaque. It's thick, but the shine indicates the quality and its future. So, okay.
So when you buy the Tosai fishes, please watch how about this koi, how about the shine this koi. Please check at first shine and very quality, thick or not thick, and body. Finally the pattern.
The last would be the pattern. When they select kois, it is useless for them to first look at pattern without the quality. So they grade it first based. They select first good shine, then good benny, and then from there they select good ones over the bad ones. Can you now we finish with the shine? Can you the depth, the thickness of the benny? Can you rate which is the number 1, number 2, and number 3, and the last one? When it comes to thick belly.
Thick belly is number 1.
Percent.
Yes, percentage. 85.
85.
Around 85. 85. 80.
80,
70.
70,
60.
60,
50. Under 40.
under 40. So, this is Not too thick, although it's shine. Not too shine, although it has shine more than this.
Showa.
Soft.
Soft and not uneven vein. Very
Even, very even. So even though it's orange and not as red as this one, it was preferred over this koi because it has even belly. This has weak points. Finally, no more. Okay, next question.
Can you rank according to body?
Body.
Only body, only body.
So you look at body
Only.
depending on age, correct?
Yeah,
These
the
are all
future,
size.
future body, what would be the future body better? Do not look at the
This
skin. Okay.
And next, this one. Inside this one. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Body, six. Without the skin, body
But
only.
only body.
Body
Only
only.
body.
Explain. Please.
Talo na yung number 2 niya, no? Why number 3?
This seems to have
Why
for
number 3 from number 2 become number
what is the number one? No, body.
Oh, the body nga. Yan nga, I mean.
Which is the best body for you? This one, then this. Okay. People would think this would have the best body because looks head, wider shoulder. Why did you choose this one?
Future.
But this picture is not good. But
You saw the fish.
yes, this fish is very good body structure.
Very straight.
This is also too.
Very
Very
straight.
spacing.
That one will come down. Number 3. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what, yeah. Why now, from number 2 skin and shine, how come body?
Not bad, but this is good. Yes. So what is the reason why you chose this one over?
No, actually, tatlo na una sa
Okay.
number 4 yan. Naging number 4.
Okay, this is the answer. These two kois from here, straight. This one has a bit here.
May payat ba yan? May behel ko siya.
This one. For Tosai, you want straight. A better photo would give you a better idea from the gills all the way to the tail. Even though it's thin, it has to have straight. No curve in this area. Alin? The gills?
Yung layo, yung dorsal mo sa harap.
Dorsal to where? Dorsal? There are, Toshi, there are questions they read in books, internet. They look at the size of the head, the distance between the end of the dorsal here, the distance between gills to the mouth. Are they always true in any bloodline, in any breeder, or in any
In your case,
farm? In
looking
your
for
case,
jumbo. We want jumbo.
First, I check
Long head, long body.
The longer, the better.
Long head, long body.
You don't look there. No more. Only the head.
but only head and then how about the body structure?
body structure. This is their bloodline.
Four or six. You have to hit.
Okay.
No, if you look at that, which one is biggest? Can you know?
is very difficult. This fish same water and same environment.
That's a same environment. Let us say you put all of them in the same environment.
The only indication they have, correct me if I'm wrong, is the bloodline. If, for example, they all have this fish, parent fish, has indications of 90 overs here. This also 90, this also 90. Then they all have chance to become 90 because the parent is 90. It doesn't mean they will, but they will all have chance because of the bloodline. So it depends on how you keep it and indications. So next.
Kasi iba sinasabi nila pag matik masyado yung tail tube, gabi na hindi lalaki. Stocky lang siya pero hindi siya malaki.
Maiksi kasi.
Ha?
Pag maiksi yung katawan,
Oo.
pag malaki yung tail tube. Pero pag mahaba, tapos malaki.
Is it always true, Toshi? So, okay, we can go to...
Kasi mamaya
Kasi
siya.
may maiksi
No.
na isda mukhang mataba.
when it comes to jumbo potential, is it always true that if a koi girths the big body early, sansai, it will have more difficult time to grow longer? Not true. So sometimes koi even have body sansai can still, as long as the oyagoi give you traits that can grow jumbo, it's still possible to make.
So that story is not accurate.
So,
Please do not believe that information. That information, I guess, they don't know the correct. Please watch the a lot of fishes. Study. Therefore, you can find this fish.
different story, different result, different... Okay, we now go to the next level. These are the level from 1525K. And of course, I cannot sell this one anymore. That means the number one koi would be more expensive. Okay, we go to... Yeah. Okay. We go to a higher level koi. This time, sake.
This sake very soft skin, very good soft qualities, and belly is also nice. But sumi is, of course, good, but not high percentage.
Okay. We better to explain by percentage. Overall shine of the fish, percent, how many?
75 to 80.
Okay. How about the belly?
The belly is 80.
Deep.
Yeah.
Sumi,
Is 70.
70% sumi. Okay. So we go on to a next koi with the same level.
Ras,
Sige, show mo ito muna.
Ras, yung body nung kanina.
This one?
Hindi yung kanina.
Oh,
Pero nga yun
the same.
Ito nga yun, same.
This was pointed out earlier to iba pang photo na to. Here. So this was pointed out earlier.
Ano ba consolidate?
This one is sashi, so no need to worry, it will become white in the future because it will contract. And this looks like weak point, but because of quality
Very quality is very,
Shine.
yes.
and deep, it will cover
Yes.
and have sharp edges, good pattern,
Yes.
both Even is next photo. Okay, we go to the next koi with similar level.
This is a more belly is more thicker than
Okay.
Maruten Sake.
So this grade of Benny, if Maruten Sanke is 75, this is
This is a 85.
85, so about 10 points higher.
Shines also.
Science also about 10 points higher.
Sumi is
Sumi.
80%.
Sumi has a higher quality.
But the berry is orange berry or pink?
Yes, this type orange.
How about
It's,
the Maruten Sake?
Maruten is not pink, but pink vein type. Pink vein 60, orange is 40. This is 60 orange.
60 orange,
40.
40 pink. The other one is 60 pink, 40.
Yeah.
So in the future, more red baby.
Right.
Okay, next. Go to a higher level koi now. Okay, ito muna. Ito muna. This is a better photo. Do you have a better
Medyo natin kay iyo.
Well, the owner is not yet here. Ito muna pala. Ito pa pala. Okay, this koi, if you guys remember, is the study koi of KOIHOB. It arrived 25 cm 2 years ago, and now Sansai at 75 cm. And Toshi will explain the good points of this koi.
This sake, especially the skin quality is very. Skin quality is the best. These are pictures.
All the others.
Yes.
Skin quality is highest.
Yes, very.
Maybe
soft.
1%. Skin score.
90.
So 90. So the other 70, 75, 8. This one is 90%.
Benny is
Benny
80.
is about 80.
Sumi is also same percentage.
Sumi is about 80 also.
But this sake have a shine, so the cure do not worry.
It will sharpen.
Yes.
Next.
This sake very good, very qualities, very shiny, very thick, and sumi is also nice.
Sumi quality. Is this considered uneven, Benny?
No, this is if this very uneven, but this very quality is very high, so the cover here become red.
So it has, because of the quality of the belly and skin, it has a chance to recover. And this one,
Ras. Your number one customer again.
my number one customer again. So, this koi was 47 cm last year, Nisai, and is now measured 72 cm. Another angle of those. That photo of the fish. Sumi quality. Next.
Very good sweet qualities.
How about body conformation? We've been discussing a lot of skin quality. Would you say this has a very good body conformation?
90%. Very good. But
So about 90% score on the conformation, body conformation. Next. Next level na. Wait, this one. Okay, finally we have very good sanke here.
This penny is very soft, about 90%. Very thick and very shiny. And sumi and the skin is also nice. Okay.
This sanke was measured. It arrived last year in Nisa at about 47 to 50 cm. It's now 70, 73. It was a bigger sanke. It's a longer 72 cm.
Now sumi not so come up here, but I can find the sumi quality on this small spot because a very thick and very shiny.
Sorry, explain to me.
Very shiny,
Thick.
very thick.
So, Toshi, I have a question. So, if sumi is still not out, you cannot determine whether quality is good or bad. If still not out. So, you can only see if sumi is good quality or bad quality if come up. Is that correct?
This sanke, the sumi quality is very good. So this also very good sumi come up the later.
I see. But, for example, balik mo sa ibang photo. For example, this sanke, all sumi not yet out. Example only. All something like this. Not this one. This. Okay?
Okay.
Only blue. Cannot see quality yet.
Yes. Not
Very difficult.
Not high percentage.
The chances you can guess but not.
Yeah.
So as long as there's one spot at least that sumi come out, higher percentage to assess the sumi.
Hindi ba, hindi ba daw kung may shine naman yun, hindi ba necessarily yung sumi na
Okay. A very good question. For example, a young fish or maybe Nisai fish has very good shine. Does a very good shine, a fish with a very good shine indicates it will have a good beni, a good sumi, and good shekoji? Does it follow? Is it the same?
Yes.
So, yes.
So, hindi ko kailangan makikita siya. Lalabas na. Ano kung makikita siya, alam mo.
Percentage.
Hindi siya guarantee.
More or less na yun.
More or less.
Okay. So, we are tingin tubig para sa amin. Some photos, we concentrated on skin quality. So, any questions about your fish? How's your fish developing? What you need to know, what you need to learn? While Toshi is here, you can, of course, ask. Everett goes to my number one customer also. Goes to the shop every day and ask me many questions. But when you are here, he doesn't want to ask questions. Everett, do you need to ask any question? What? Anything? Yes. Maybe I can show Ginrin Showa and ask him what he thinks about Ino and Showa. You like? Or any Homer question?
What the difference between Shiro Sumi and Samke Sumi and Showa Sumi for Matsunosuke? The quality is same?
Not same.
I mean, the Shiro
Saki is more higher, Sumi qualities. But Showa is not yet good qualities, Sumi.
or Matsunosuke.
Yeah.
What about the Shiro? The Sumi of Shiro.
White is also same thing. Same.
The Sumi not yet as good as Samke.
How would we know whether a fish can grow 90 over or a fish will not grow 90 over?
Tereng fish. Oh yeah.
What was
The body.
Yeah.
No,
We
even
already
sometimes
answered.
not all fish will be like father, you know.
Yes. Somebody already,
Yeah.
when you were...
What is the telltale sign?
Wrong head body.
Always, according to Toshi, David-san asking, what is the best indication to know if a koi can grow to 90 cm?
90 over. Because if you don't see the oya, but suppose you're there, you know.
For example, no history oya. So you have choice between 5 fish. How would you, what will, just tips, maybe tips.
Fish already in Manila, how could you see the oya?
It's a very difficult question. It's a feeling, our feeling. The face is big, and the body structure is good. That type is become very big feeling.
If the head is long, is that counted? The long head? That's some
Long
fish.
and wide, both. Because short,
And triangle.
is of course become over thin, but not over 80 is very difficult. The Chagoi and Karashi is a very big head and very
Long body.
Okay. So observe Chagoi and Karashigoi then.
When you say good bone or body structure, we often hear... Naririnig mo?
Yeah.
Actually, we often hear about good bone structure. Maybe it's the same as good body structure. When you say good bone structure, how would you see it in a koi?
bone is only here.
Okay. What do you want to look for? What do you want? Is it more pointed? More rounded? What?
Big or wide and very straight.
Okay. So you probably see the main bone of the fish. Wide and very straight is good indication for a good bone structure.
Which is where some fish are very prominent, some fish are not.
Yes.
So which is good one? Those that very prominent is good bone. So that not so prominent, weaker bone.
Yeah.
Alam niya,
Not 100%. So it depends on the fish type. Some fish this fish is bone is it's difficult to see the bone structure, but the body is very good. So this can become more bigger.
As a follow-up question to David, some fish, when you view side view, head, and then this one goes very high. Some fish, head just goes straight. Some the It's like hump is. What does this indicate? The higher, the bigger the hump. Is it better or depends on bloodline?
It depends on bloodline. Our Sanke, like head, they not so big hump. They
Mild.
yeah, mild.
Mild. Not too.
And sometimes and they will be down.
Going down before the dorsal fin.
Yes.
So, in other bloodline, they like higher hump because they're Oyagoi and bloodline.
And the Kohaku and the Showa is
High.
like that.
Yeah, very
Hump.
high.
Very. Sanke and Yamabuki or any varieties are very mild.
Straight mild. So more Showa and
Yeah,
Kohaku.
Kohaku, yeah.
Any other concerns?
A while ago you were saying that your bloodline sometimes 4 years old, 5 years old will grow big, and then some other fish they grow faster. But when months to bloodline, 4 years or 5 years will be the same already. Yeah, will catch up.
Depend fish. Even same system grow faster than any same system species.
It's individual. So even if the same parent, they are sisters, some will be, some will not be. Okay. What Robin is asking is, sometimes a fish did not grow, did not eat well. Nisai did not eat well, did not. Sansai also did not eat well. Does it still 2 years grow very little? That it still have a chance to grow and catch up to the sisters?
That type fish is nice. The koi are also possible.
Behavior. So what he's saying is, if you have a fish, you segregate it in another pond so that it will have a chance to change its behavior or personality.
That time we check koi. How to eat the food. If the fish do not eat koi food a lot, maybe cannot eat those.
Homer, any more other questions?
May sarili siyang lecture doon.
We can probably go to some koi.
Number one.
Okay, my number one customer is here.
Iyo, tapos na yung usapan ng photo. Ay, stay.
Okay.
You stay here, oh. You.
We can probably go to some problems we encounter with our fish, like illnesses, like different types of illnesses and what you need to know or want to know about them. And causes, like maybe swim bladder, or what other tumors. Toshi, some fish experience we have tumor, then become big. So this is what causes. What is? Why? Is it genetics? Just like human sometimes, just like people sometimes we have sickness that we don't know, then come out. Okay. Dictionary.
Hindi na maintindihan show mo.
Alam niya. Anong gusto mo? Sige, okay na. Okay na to.
Your pond is okay na?
Yes, finally.
I saw the photos, very nice. Huh? There are 2 guards guarding the pond. Very nice. Huh?
I make them used to eat. No, they knew what to do. They're not afraid. I put stone. Then I moved something. It was attacked by some. What do you call it?
Bird?
Bacteria. It's just in the air. Sometimes you get it.
That's why they died?
One died because of the gills. It has parang may cough.